right where that bag at.
I'm verified like a chick, but you can't cash that.
Yeah.
I'm verified like a chick, but you
Yeah.
can't cash that.
Help you forget about your ex, now you past that. I put X on that map right where that bag at. I set a cup right.
Yo, what's poppin', y'all? It's your girl Simply, aka Simply Saucy, aka y'all know what time it is. Yeah. So we back with another episode. That was like a fake drum roll. Anyways, we back with another episode, and if you are new to this channel, to this pod, please like, comment, and subscribe, follow, and just get interactive with us. We got a strong bond here in relationship, and we just on the up and up, and it's just like, you better get in now before you start to feel like a bandwagoner. No shade, no tea, right? But just get on it now. Like, don't be late to the party. Don't be tardy to the party. Real bitches know what that's about. Yeah, y'all. So we back with another Ep.5. Like I said, like, comment, and subscribe. And we got a special one today. This one, I'm gonna talk about how I went gay. Why I went gay. Alright, so we finna get into the details. Oh yeah, and then also my email will always be in the description below for y'all to reply with any, replies that y'all may have to anything that I'm saying, or if y'all need some advice, if y'all have any questions, any topics that y'all want to throw my way, definitely hit the email. I'll also put it right across the screen so y'all can access it as easily as possible, and y'all have it right there. Screenshot it, do whatever you need to do to save it. And yeah, hit that email, man. I'm waiting. Hit that email. I still ain't even got my first one, TBH. So I'm waiting. So who's gonna be that number one? Because when we on the up and up, I'm not gonna forget about you. Anyways, yeah. So today we talking about how I went gay, and that is like a weird statement in itself, right? Because it's like, do people go gay? Do they? So it's like, think about it. So I went to my best friend's house. Shout out Aaron. Yeah. I went to my best friend's house, and he asked me to, like, did you have a gay awakening? Basically, like, some, like, moment where it was like, oh, I'm gay. And I had to think about it. And my answer is no. I didn't have a gay awakening. So, right, let's just jump straight into it. How I went gay. So, I do feel like I didn't have a gay awakening. I just always felt different. Like as a kid, I always felt different from other girls. And when I say different, because of the type of gay that I fall under, within like the little categories, like that stud femme vibe that I give off or whatever, like, because I am more masculine and more like stud when I get dressed and stuff like that, I always knew like I like to be with the boys, and like I was a tomboy, you know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to hoop, and I wanted to be with my boy cousins, and I just liked that camaraderie and energy better than I did the girls. Like I never really had I had girl best friends growing up, but I was always close, really, really close knit with the boys that was my best friends or whatever. So I don't think I had a gay awakening. I think I always been gay. I think that as a kid, you just don't identify with like your sexuality and stuff like that, because that's honestly none of a kid's business to identify with your sexuality, because you shouldn't be worried about it. You should be worried about school and friends and family and stuff like that, and that come later, like when your hormones start like coming about, of like who you want to like kiss and like who you want to touch on you and stuff like that. So like I just knew I was different or whatever, and yeah, it's just like, I would dress up as a boy for Halloween and stuff like that, and I would be like, damn, it's tight. Like, I don't know, it just felt like, well, I put on my brother boxers, like, ooh, I wish I could wear boxers, like stuff like that, where I knew that I was set aside and different from like my sisters and my cousins and stuff like that. Anyways, all right, so when did I first start liking girls? So how did I go gay? So I don't think I went gay. Like I said, I think I've always been gay, but growing up, I did have like boyfriends, little playground boyfriends and stuff like that. And then when I got to high school, I dated guys, and I had a long-term boyfriend. I don't know if it was 2 years, maybe like a year and a half or something like that. And we was in love. Like, like I loved him and he loved me, and we we had a good time together. It was cool. I think that it just kind of ran its course because we was young or whatever, and I just didn't really see it going any further. Just as I began to mature. But okay, so it was my junior year in high school where I really was like this is gonna be so stupid. So I started to wear hats, and I was like, this is a sign that I'm gay. like like they gonna know because of this snapback that I'm with the swirl. so I started to wear my brother hats, and because I did get girly at some point in high school, but then I started to get back more like tomboyish, like as if I was a hooper, but even though I wasn't. So whatever. Okay, so I thought the snapback was like gonna set it off. Like I was kind of like, ooh, I like this or whatever. And then once I had that hat on, I would see different females looking at me like, ooh, like you look cute vibes. And I would be like I like that attention. And I'm like, oh, I'm really gay. Like, this crazy. I mean, and then when I was a kid, like in like preschool and stuff like that, like I got caught like trying to pee like a boy over the toilet and do little stuff like that. And like, just little shit. So it was like little signs back in the day. But then, okay, when I got older and I got into high school, I put on the snapback and I was like, okay, she feeling me. And I ran with it. And I'm like, okay, she feeling me. Like, how can I pursue this? Like, I didn't know how to do it. I had never done it. And then it just felt like this forbidden like fruit type of thing, y'all. So I didn't know how to approach it. So I was just like, okay, let me make her like my best friend. And then what do you do with your best friends, y'all? You tell them all your little secrets and what have you. So that's what I did. We became best friends. And then I can't remember the conversation. I don't know exactly how it happened. But in so many words, I ended up telling this girl, like, like, I like you. I don't know if we was like faking role playing or something. I don't know. But like, I was feeling it. And it was clear that she was feeling me too. So we started to like text and blah, blah, blah. And then, honestly, I can't remember. It's been so long, like not to age myself, but it's been so long and it's been so many different women, not like that, but like that. And I don't remember the first time we kissed or nothing like that. As far as like sex goes, I remember that. And I was just talking to my friend yesterday, shout out ENT. I was just talking to my partner and she was like, how was that transition from like having sex with men or boys, I guess then, and then like to having sex with girls? And I told her like it was pretty seamless. Like it wasn't like the biggest deal. It wasn't like awkward or like, oh my god, how do we do this? Like, what do we do? It was like it just flowed. Like it was hella fluid. It was hella natural. It was like, okay, we kissing, then we touching, and then we, and then we, you feel me? We doing what we need to do or whatever. And so it wasn't like the biggest deal. It was just like I had did it before, and that's how I explained it to her too. It was literally like I had did it before. And immediately after the first time, maybe the second time, I don't know, but immediately after that, I was like, I need to get a strap. Period. Like I'm trying to knock it down, like knock it out. And like we wasn't virgins or nothing like that, so it wasn't like a big deal or nothing. So shit, as soon as I could, I don't know if I had a job, I don't know how it happened or when it happened, but as soon as I could, I went to the sex store, I got me a strap, and then and then it just happened like that. And then we got together and we was together for however long, I don't know. And then it was female after female after that. But in that between time though, I was still dealing with men. So it wasn't like I was fully gay. It wasn't like I'm all in. It was just like, okay, like this is cool too. In addition to what I already got going on with whoever I had it going on with. Like it was cool too. So, like it like I said, it just flows so naturally. And when I was dealing with guys, it was never for me like I like her more than I like him. Okay, I'm lying. It was that. It was that because we will be together, and I don't mean like in a relationship, but I mean like we will be like with each other or whatever, and we will be with guys. But they didn't know. And like I said, that like forbidden fruit aspect of it, y'all, I don't know, the secrecy of it just felt like, ooh, like, like only we know about this, or maybe me, you, and my other friend or something like that. But it's like, he don't even know. Like, you know what I'm saying? And He was taking us out on dates, dinner, blah blah blah. Because it was kind of like, if you taking me, like, you gotta take my friend. And yeah, like, we was living life. It was lit, and it was fun. It was really fun. And yeah, so she was still doing what she was doing. I was still doing what I was doing. Oh my god, my camera is dying. So give me 1 second, y'all. I'll be right back. Alright, back like we never left. Alright, so what was I saying? Okay, so the whole like forbidden fruit aspect of it was really fun for me, but at that point I didn't really know like that I was gonna really fully be involved with women only for like however many years. I mean, and to this day, obviously. And yeah, but it's just like guys was still fun. Like, it was still cool, you know, like I was still having sex with them and doing what I do or whatever, but it just like the emotional connection and kind of like me seeing something long term with them, it just wasn't there. It was like, this is fun for now, you know, because niggas is just a different ballpark, you feel me? So it was like fun while it lasted or whatever, but then women, I just like the way that women wanted to possess you. And I don't know if that's weird or whatever, but I just like the way that they was kind of like, so what's up? Like, or what are we doing? And they just was like, once they had you too, it was like, you're mine. Like, they just, I don't know. It's just, that whole aspect of a woman, when they kind of mark their territory on you, is like, or imprint on you, whatever you want to call it, is like, I like that about women. Like, it always made me feel like, huh, like you really for me, huh? And then also, like I said, I mean, I grew up as a tomboy, so it's like I always kind of had that boyish kind of side to me, and like that logical, more like masculine way of thinking and acting. It was always like a part of me. So it just, once it came to being with like a feminine girl, it just kind of came natural, because it's like, you know, like the opposites just attracted or whatever. So yeah, and like, okay, so that is definitely what attracted me to women. And then outside the fact that women are just beautiful, they're gorgeous. They put so much effort into looking the part that is just, you know, you just fall right into it. It's like, girl, your hair done, you done did your eyebrows. You ain't even got to really have on no makeup, but if you do, go for it. Back then, you know, bitches wasn't having on hella makeup or nothing like that. But you know what I'm saying? The nails is done, the ass is right, the titty, the body is hidden. Like, it was just everything. Like, and I had dated like some athletic guys and stuff like that, but I don't know. It just, I don't know. And then it was just so like, I don't know what it was about guys. Because, okay, so for the guys that I did have sex with, like for my boyfriend, at least back then, it was like, I found him attractive, you know? And like our sex and stuff was good, but it wasn't no way I was dominating him. I don't know if it was because we were so young, you know what I'm saying? But once I got to like dominate and kind of have somebody be submissive to me, like that kind of got to me too. It just made me feel like, ooh, like I like this feeling. And yeah, like it's just the whole role of it and the view of women and how they treat you and cater to you and just act towards you and all that. Like, I'm with that. Like, I was just hella down for that or whatever. So the transition was seamless. Hold on. The transition was seamless. And it's not that I got my heart broken. No. It wasn't that I got my heart broken by women. I never got my heart broken by a man. It's not that I wasn't having good sex, good dick. It wasn't none of that, because I was, and I did. It wasn't that I couldn't get a nigga, because, I mean, look at me. Like, you know, like I look good. It wasn't like none of that. It was just the fact that I was attracted to what I was attracted to. You know what I'm saying? And when I got older, I got to experiment around, and I just realized, oh, like, I like this better. Like, this is what's for me. And then it also allowed me to be more of myself. Like I said, I was putting on my brother boxers and shit. I was dressing up as a boy for Halloween, and that felt so comfortable to me, y'all. Like, it was like, wow. Like, damn, I wish I could be a boy. Like, I used to feel like that. Like, only in a sense of what they got on and shit like that. Like, I never wanted to transition or anything like that, but yeah, just like the swagger of a guy and the energy, like that masculine energy, like I always wanted to emulate that and imitate that. And that's pretty much what attracted me to like being a stud. And like, you know, when I got my dreads and when I was really dressing like a boy for real, like that's what attracted me to doing that. But then on the flip side of that too, let me put out there like, I'm also still very much like feminine in a way, like, you know, like my emotions for sure, like kinda, because I could be real logical with emotions or whatever, or just not be so in depth because of whatever, probably things that I've been through and just how I deal with like trauma and life experiences and shit like that. But outside of that, you know, like I'm a girl and I enjoy being a girl. Like I don't dislike it. I don't want to change anything about myself. The only thing that I feel like I would change about myself is like a breast reduction, but not like completely taking my titties off. But I just want a breast reduction because of like the ways that I want to dress, and not even in a masculine way, even in a feminine way. Even when I was in high school dressing like a girl, it's like I wanted to wear certain t-shirts, but it would always look weird because my titties are so goddamn big. So that's one thing that I don't really care for. But I mean, now I'm pretty much used to it. But outside of that, like, you know, I do enjoy being a female. You know, like I know that I'm cute. I know that I'm pretty. You know I could be fine on bitches. Like, don't let me put on some makeup, y'all. I ain't gonna. I'll put a little picture up on the side right here. But your girl can do it. She can do it all. You heard me? So it's like, it wasn't anything like that kind of steered me away from being feminine. And that, but you know what? I will say this: the girlfriends that I had and the women that I was dealing with, a portion of them, not all of them, I felt like they gravitated me towards me more because I was dressing how I was dressing and like my image. And some of them didn't want me to be feminine. Some of them didn't want me to be like on no girly shit at all, even if I was bouncing back and forth or whatever. And some of them did, but some of them didn't really like that. But I also felt like, you feel me? If you see that I got on some baggy pants and a big hoodie, like, you gonna know I'm gay, so you gonna know it's like the green light. It felt like, okay, it was almost like an invitation. Like, you know, like, yeah, I'm gay. Like, what's up, girl? Are you gay too? You know what I'm saying? It was almost like a statement piece, like, to welcome the females in. But, and then also, like, me being comfortable dressing like that or whatever. So, yeah, but now I'm realizing, as I got older, I realized, like, you can do both, and that's okay. Because you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. Because who's going to stop you, right? And it's like, you look good doing both. I got style with both of them. Whether I'm dressing like a boy, whether I'm dressed like a girl. Like, I could eat it up and with the outfit or whatever. With the hair, with whatever. Like, if I want to put on makeup. If whatever I want to do. Like, I can do that. And I can do it well. So, I had to gain a different level of confidence in that to be able to do that. And I know sometimes people in the gay community, mostly within the gay community, they'll get, like, weird about it, like, or even if you say you don't have sex with a dude, bro, like, other gays will look at you like, for real? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, bitch, like, yeah, like, you know, I was doing what I wanted to do. You feel me? I was having it my way, and it's kind of like, if that's what I was attracted to, that's what I was doing. And it's like, I don't need you sitting here. You ain't the gay guy, bitch. I'm the gay guru. And I just feel like, if you can do it and you can do it right, then do it. Because I see it a lot of times. And this is no shade, no tea. But some of y'all don't do it right. And I don't know if you need a pointer from a nigga. I don't know if you need a pointer from a bitch. But baby, you need a pointer. And that's cool. It's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. Or maybe it's just not really your thing to be like styled down. Like, you know, maybe it's just not your thing to come out stepping every time. That's cool too. But, you know, because I don't come out stepping every time. And I'm like that, you know. But when I want to, I definitely do. So, sometimes people be feeling like, oh, because you already committed to being a stud or you already committed to being like boyish or whatever, like you can't lean back over to this side. And it's kind of like, who the fuck are you to tell me what I can't do? If I could do both at one time if I wanted to. So if you needed the indication to do so, baby, put them boxers and that crop on and whatever. It's different now though. I will say, like, as I got older, it just, everything is so much more accepted now. So it's like, you see that shit all the time, right? Like, you see the tomboy with her stomach out, getting her Aaliyah on with the bandana and, like, on her boy shit. But still, you could, like, she could tell she's still feminine or whatever. And, yeah, or, like, studs who will have, like, fade, waves, and then next week she got a bust down or something like that. Like, do you. Like, just do it right. That's my only request from the gay, being a gay in the community, and like I like to call myself the gay guru. That's my only request is just do it right. And if you need some pointers, I got that from Don't Call Me White Girl. Shout out to my girl. Y'all go tap into her podcast. She doing this shit for real, for real. But I'm gonna put it right here, and I am the production and the talent and everything. So I'm gonna put my email right here, and I need y'all to email me. Email me some pictures. Let me see how you switch it up. Like what's going on with it. You know, if you need some pointers, some tips, or whatever it is, like let me know. Cause yeah, you should do whatever your heart desires, mama. As long as you ain't harming nobody or on nothing weird, do it. Especially with fashion. Like what? Hell yeah! Like do that shit. But yeah, so, but I didn't really go gay, y'all. Moral of the story is I've been gay. I've been like this. I've been simply saucy. I've been Imani just the way that I am now. Like, I did go through the waves of being more masculine and then being more feminine and then now like a really fine combination of both. But that come with maturity too. You know, it come with age. So it's like, whatever. Figure yourself out. Don't put too much pressure on yourself, girl. It's not that serious. So yeah. But that's how I'm gay. I'll keep it short and sweet for y'all. Oh, but I do got a new segment and I can't wait till my guests come on. So I do got a guest coming on, y'all. That is, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be good. I'm not gonna say nothing about it, but all right, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say a little bit about it. So it's gonna be about religion, beliefs, and where do you draw the line, right? If you believe in this and you practice this, how can you look down on somebody when you probably essentially do the same thing? Like no sin is greater than the other, right? Whatever. That's all I'm gonna say. So I'm having somebody on here that is a good friend of mine. We go way back, and he advocates for his beliefs for real. And I respect it because it's like stand 10 toes, stand on your shit. If that's how you call it, then that's what it is. You feel me? Like, and I respect that. But I am interested only because I don't feel how he feel about a lot of stuff. So I want to know where it comes from. And also, like I said, we good friends. We go back to like high school and it's like, granted, we was kids, but you know, I guess I didn't expect it. You know, but it's like, who expected me to start wearing boy clothes? To my point, right? Except people. Meet people where they at. Anyway, so that's going to be fun. That's going to be the next episode. Can't wait. And also, I got a new segment, y'all, that I'm trying out. And it's called Simply Shady, right? Simply Shady. So what we doing here is you either going to talk about a time where you did somebody shady or you got done shady. So I'm going to do a time where, and it wasn't even an I statement, but it was, yeah, I did somebody shady. So, okay, it was something shady. So, one time me and my friends I think we was just on one. I think we was just driving around smoking weed and drinking and shit. Like, literally just on one. We may have been in a rental. Like, we was just up to no good type shit. And, we was trying to buy some weed or something. We were trying to buy something, and we pulled up on the plug, and they was a trustworthy plug. Like they like, here, giving you the whole bag, like smell that, look at that, whatever that, you feel me? So they gave us some how can I say this without being completely inappropriate? Who cares? They gave us some syrup. And they was like, yep, if you need it, I got this too. Woo, woo, woo. Like, but, like, let me know what y'all, if y'all want it or not. And we was like, okay, cool. And then they was like, okay, hold on, let me go grab something from out the house or something like that. And so the person in the front seat was like, okay, hold on, like, unscrew the hell fast. And was like, and started guzzling that shit. And then passes the person like, come on, everybody hit it before she come back. I'm like, oh shit. So it passed it back out, do. So we all sip the syrup. And it's like 4 of us in a car. So we hitting that motherfucker. And we bring it down like just enough to where it was noticeable. And poured water in it and shook it up, or like juice or something in there and shook it up. And then when they came back outside, we was like, nah, we good. And then we drove off hella fast. And we drove off hella fast. And that was wrong of us. Even if it's drugs, y'all. Don't do people dirty, because I ain't gonna lie, karma will come back to you. But that was definitely some shady shit that I did, and yeah, I ain't on it no more though. But whatever. But yeah, so that's the new segment. So the next guest, same thing. Simply Shady. What was it? And like I said, email. You feel me? Email me if you done did something shady, which we all have. You ain't no better than me, bitch. Email me. Let me know. Drop it in the comments. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I appreciate y'all tuning in. This was a quick one. It was a little last minute because I just been busy or whatever. And yeah, so the next solo video I'm gonna do, y'all, is gonna be some story time type shit. So let me know if there's anything that y'all want to know. I got plenty of stories, so I'm gonna just come off the head with them for the next video. But let me know if there's anything y'all want to hear, anything y'all interested in knowing about your girl. And yeah, like I said, tap in with that email, y'all. I'm not playing around. And like, comment, and subscribe. And I appreciate y'all tuning in. And it's your girl Simply, aka Simply Saucy, aka y'all know what time it is. And I'll see y'all next week.
Right where that bag at.
I'm verified like a chick, but you can't cash that.
Yeah.
I'm verified like a chick, but you
Yeah.
can't cash that.
Help you forget about your ex, now you past that. I put X on that map right where that bag at. I said a cup right